Hey, it's Daps here. Welcome to this YouTube channel. I'm super excited to have you join me. I want you to listen to this. Something wild is happening right now, and most people haven't even noticed it yet. We are all used to the fighting for visibility on Google, tweaking SEO, chasing rankings. Meanwhile, the world has quietly shifted. People aren't just trying to search boxes anymore, they are asking AI, and AI isn't just showing links anymore, it's giving answers. So here's the crazy part. If AI assistants becomes the new search engines, how do you know what they're saying about your brand? That's exactly where Peek comes in. And Peek is a fantastic tool I just discovered recently, and honestly, it blew my mind in a bit. Peek is like just the behind the scene truth detector for AI search. Think about search like we've always known it. You type something into Google, you click a few links, maybe scroll down a bit, and that's how brands get found. That was the game. SEO was the king, content marketing was the sword, and you could kind of predict the outcomes if you play smart. But here is the kicker. Things are changing, and they are changing really very fast. People aren't just typing anymore. They are now talking to AI assistant like ChatGPT, Claude, Perplexity, Gemini, name it. And these AI models aren't just giving list of links, they are giving answers to their questions. I mean, direct answers. And if your brand isn't showing up there, it's like you don't exist to a huge chunk of your audience. And that's crazy. And it's also exciting at the same time. This is where Peak AI comes in. Think of Peak like your personal backstage pass to AI search. It's like a tool that actually tells you how AI sees your brand across multiple models in a way that's very clear, that's actionable, and surprisingly easy to understand. You are not just going to be guessing if AI is mentioning your brand. You see it. You see where it shows up. You see what it talks about you, and even where the source of the page the AI is using to form an answer. So here is what makes it really powerful. It tracks three key things for you. Firstly, the visibility, how often your brand appears in AI generated answers. Secondly, position, where is the answers your brand shows up, because appearing first or second matters a lot. And thirdly, sentiment. Basically, is this AI saying nice things, neutral things, or maybe well things that could hurt your brand image? Oh, it doesn't even stop there. Peak AI also lets you monitor your competitors, so you can see not just how you're doing, but how others in your space are also performing in the AI search. Plus, it gives you insight into the sources the AI is pulling from. And why is this so important? Because if AI keeps citing certain websites and you are not one of them, you know exactly where you might be missing out. That's the missing link there. So in short, Peace AI is like having an X-ray vision into AI search. You get to see your brand exactly how AI sees it, measures it, compares it, and use that information to actually improve your presence. No guessing, no waiting weeks for results, no mystery, just actionable insight. And don't worry, we're going to walk through all of these step by step. By the end, you know exactly what to track, how to read, and what to do next to make sure that your brand shows up in AI exactly where it should. By the way, we are having a link to Peek AI in the video description so you can check it out in case you're excited about this already. First things first, head over to Peace AI. Like I told you earlier, the link is in the video description. You can sign up. If you're trying it for the first time, they are using a free trial so you can just play around without even committing anything. And once you're in, you land on the main dashboard. And I just want you to take a moment here. This is your new command center. On the left here, you get to see your sidebar. Think of this as your control panel. You get to see options like your project, your prompt, your brand, your models, results, and sources. Each one is like different room in the Peace house. You spend most of your time bouncing between these, and you get to also set up and track your data here. In the middle here, you see your project area. This is where you create, you manage, you explore all of the AI experiment that you are going to run. And at the top here, you might notice a few quick links or filter. They are subtle, but they're also very useful. This help you jump straight to what matters. Recent chart, your dashboard, or even notification about new data that is coming in. Alright, now that we are getting into the real fun stuff, this is where your Peec AI project actually comes to life. Think of this section like building your own little AI observatory. You're setting up everything so you watch how AI sees your brand. To make this step by step, I'll break this into little steps. So the first step here is for you to set up your prompt. So prompts are the heart of Peec AI. They are basically the questions that you want to ask AI. But here is the key. These aren't just typical keyword list or SEO phrases. These are real human-style questions that your audience would actually ask. Something like, what's the best CRM for small businesses? Instead of just saying CRM software. So to add your prompt, you just need to click new prompt here, then type it in, and you'll see a few extra fields. First field you will see is your topic. Peec lets you categorize every of your prompts into different topics. So you can have one topic, have several prompts, 20, 30, 40 prompts. Peec lets you simulate the location where the AI is being asked the question. This is super useful because answers can change based on geography. I want to believe you know that, right? And you get to also see your tags, flexible labels that help you organize your prompts later. After adding our prompt, we give Peec some few seconds to do its magic, and as we can see from here, Peec has been able to give us details about this prompt. So we can see the visibility of this prompt, we can see the brands that are mentioning this, and this is a good place for us to add our competitors, for us to see how many times they've been able to be mentioned here. For us as a brand, we can see the visibility for this topic is 0%. We don't have any visibility whatsoever for this prompt, and we don't have any sentiment and any position whatsoever. So if we come down here, we are able to also see top sources for this prompt. So we can see from here the domain types that have been used. So if you hover on all of this, you can see we also get to see domains that are sources for this prompt. We can see the amount of time that's been used. We can see the average citation and the type. We can click here to see more details, and then we see recent charts for this. Another thing you can do based on prompt is to filter them down based on models. So if you come up here, you'll be able to see all the models. You can just filter this down to probably just ChatGPT. You will see that you'll get different results from here. So you get to see which domain types are sources for this prompt. If your competitors are here, you'll get to see them. Peec also lets you bulk upload via CSV. This is a lifesaver if you're running experiment at scale. You just make a spreadsheet with all your prompts, topics, tags, location, and model, and upload it. Peec will create everything for you in one shot, and which is super smooth. And one more cool thing here, Peec gives you a prompt volume score from 1 to 5. It's basically a quick way to see which prompts have the highest demand or potential impact. Think of it like a priority indicator. You get to focus on high volume prompt first if you want fastest win. And that kind of makes sense, right? And then the next thing is for you to identify your competitors. So once your prompts are ready, you need to tell Peec which brand to track. Start by adding your own brand. That's super easy, right? Then you can get to also add your competitors. This lets you see how you stack up in AI answers, who show up more often, who rank higher, who is getting better sentiment. So here is the subtle but more important detail. Peec separate brand visibility from source visibility. Brand visibility is when AI explicitly mentions your brand. Source visibility is when AI uses your content even if it doesn't name you. So you might be influencing AI answers without actually being named, something you want to know. So the first thing we want to do here is for us to understand our chart. So first up, what is even chart? In Peec, every prompt you set up generate AI responses, basically little conversations, and these are called charts. Think of them like raw data of how AI answers your questions. From the overview page, if you scroll down, you should be able to see your recent charts from here. So these are relevant charts, but more specifically, you can come here to turn on which of the chart you were mentioned in. The good thing is that you can also probably just click into this for you to learn more about this. As usual, from here you will get to see more details, like you get to see the location. In our case here is the United States, and if you come down here you get to see where I've been mentioned, and that's exactly how this work. You also get to see top sources, you get to see all the brands from here, you also get to see all the fan out queries from here, and I think this is amazing. And from that you can spot exactly where your brand is mentioned, how it is described, and which sources the AI put from, even if they are weren't cited in the answer, because AI often uses content behind the scenes that don't even appear in the text. And one of the coolest features that is worthy of mention is the prompt level performance. Click into the specific prompt and you can get to see the visibility, the sentiment, the mention just for that one position. Combine this with the prompt volume score we talked about earlier, and then you can start prioritizing which question matters most to track or to even optimize. And don't also forget the filters. You can slice date by model, time range, location, or even just prompt state. This is powerful because it lets you answer questions like, how did my brand perform for an enterprise prompt in the US last month or on ChatGPT 4? That level of detail is what makes Peec strategic rather than just informational. And that's very, very vital. So the next thing here is understanding sources. Peec breaks this down into domains and URL, and you can see here used percentage, how often a domain or a URL is influencing AI responses. And you also get to see your average citation, you get to see how often it explicitly cited. So you also get to see your sentiment with the tone the AI is using with referencing it, and also your prompt coverage, how many prompts trigger that same URL. So the URL type is an article, comparison, listicle, product page. You get to see all those kind of cool stuff. And this is where you get to spot opportunities. So for example, if a competitor is appearing on a lot of URLs that you aren't on, that gets to let you see exactly where you're missing out. And this brings us here to the gap analysis, which is basically a cheat sheet for content and competitive opportunities. So Peec will show you which domain or URL competitors are using that you aren't, so you can use this to actually create missing content and also reach out for inclusion, build better comparison pages, adjust your strategy to capture AI mentions that you were missing on. Alright, so now we are at the part where all this data actually becomes useful. Setting up your project, watching dashboard, exploring chart and sources. It's very, very cool, but the magic happens when you turn all this insight into actions. So let's start simple with visibility. If you notice certain prompts where your brand barely shows up, that's a red flag. Go into the prompt level dashboard, check the chart, and see which sources are dominating this prompt. Are your competitors consistently showing up here? And which URL are actually influencing the AI? So here is the strategy. If you are missing out, create or optimize content that target those same questions and topics. Maybe it's a new blog post or a comparison page, or even updating your existing content to make it more comprehensive. The goal here is to make your content impossible for AI to ignore. So let's go to the next step here, which is improving sentiment. Peec doesn't just tell you you are being mentioned. It tells you how you are being mentioned. Is it positive? Is it neutral? Is it negative? So if sentiment is low or neutral on important prompt, look at the chart closely. How is the AI describing your brand? Are competitors being framed as better? This is your chance to adjust the messaging, clarify the position, and highlight key differentiators in your content so that AI sees your content in a better light the next time. So here is where it gets really strategic. Sources. By analyzing which URLs and domain influences AI responses, you can start thinking like a content strategic on steroid. You can double down on sources that actually influences AI positively. You can also get to create content targeting gaps where competitors are getting cited. So now let's look at the AI model specific optimization. That's one more layer, right? Different AI models sees your brand differently. You might be mentioned more on ChatGPT than Claude, or even vice versa. This is huge because it lets you tailor your strategies. You can just focus content on models where you are weak. Adjust prompts to trigger better responses in a specific AI. Track results by models to see what tactics move the needle the most effectively. So in short, use Peek to identify the gap, optimize the content, improve sentiment, and strategically position yourself across multiple AI models. This isn't just analytics. This is full-on AI search strategy. And the best part, once you start applying this insight, the improvements are measurable. You start seeing your brand pop up more and better sentiment and in the right context across AI answers. Okay, now that we've seen how to set up a project, to track prompts, to improve results, to turn data into strategy, let's talk about the future that really takes Peek to the next level, which is export, integrations, and advanced options. This is where you can start working smarter and not harder. So the first thing here is the CSV export of all data. Sometimes you don't just want to look at the dashboard, you want raw data that you can analyze, you can share with your team, or plug into another tool. Peek let you export literally almost everything. CSV export are super flexible. You can bring them into Excel, Google Sheet, or even any buy tools, and you can slice it however you want. You will love this if you're a data nerd or you just want to impress your team. Alright, that's it for Peec AI. I hope I've been able to touch everything around Peec AI, and then you get to see how awesome this tool is. This is literally changing the game. Give Peec AI a try. You can just go to the website and start a free trial. We have a link to this in the video description. I believe this would be a lot useful to you and your brand. That's my time for this video. If you find it pretty useful, give me a thumbs up. If you have any question whatsoever about Peec AI, do let us know in the comment section. We'll be looking out for them. I'll see you in another video, and until then, take care of yourself.